All right, everybody, I've got 6 o'clock, so we can go ahead and start the law enforcement. We can do a roll call now. Chris Gregory,
Here.
David Nollner,
Here.
Shane Burton, Stephen Whitaker. Brian Crook let us know that he was going to be out with the flu. Linda Bruce, Roy Russell, okay, at this time, go over the minutes from last meeting. They're on the back of your packet for tonight. I got a first and second to approve the minutes. All in favor? Okay, first up, we got the sheriff report. And
No, I'll go ahead and do the, get my glasses out where I can see. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of hit the highlights on this is from January 23rd to February 23rd. Oh, we worked 3 accidents. We wrote 86 citations. Oh, we made 325 traffic stops and issued 86 citations out of that. Had 1,582 complaints come in. Arrest, we had 53 arrests, adult, 1 juvenile. Intake, we locked up 61, released 59. We entered 132 warrants and served 143. Anybody got any questions on? Okay, next up is the medical contract. I gave all y'all a copy of that. It's up to the county legislative body to provide medical for the sheriff. And that's the reason, I've got y'all looking at it tonight. He's had the contract for the last 3 years. It ends June 30th of this year. And I think he's been doing it now for about 6 years. His father started, now Jack Jr. is doing it. And you look over, read through it. If you've got any questions about anything, I'll be glad to answer any of them.
Got one question, Sheriff. Is there anything, I guess, on I guess, of course, we have the 24 hours on-call nurses and provider. Is there anything about how, I guess, how quickly they have to respond? 'Cause like I said, don't know if what I've heard is obviously secondhand, but I've heard there have been times that, maybe they're slow to respond to a medical call, just depending on who the on-call person is.
Not really. It's not been real bad. A lot of times we'll call the nurse and she'll come right on down. And a lot of times Dan, he'll get out himself. I don't care if it's 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. If it's something he needs to, he'll come on down himself. It's a whole lot better than the contracting we have with these companies. Years ago, we contracted with some companies and I would call them up like at night with a problem. Let's take them to the ER. And the last year we contracted with another company. We spent as much money with the ER we did with the medical contract. And now since Dan has been doing it, Dr. Carey started it and Dan's been doing it. We hardly take anybody to the ER. A lot of times he'll come down and check up himself. He comes to the jail multiple times a week if we need him, or we need to carry somebody over to his office, we do. Anybody needs any stitches, we've had to carry them over there and get them stitched up. He's got tests he can run over there and he don't charge us for, EKGs and stuff like that. And it's been working real well. And what he's got is for another 3-year contract. And it goes up 5% a year to cover inflation costs. It covers all the medical as far as anything he needs to do. And the medication, he provides all that except for he's got a few things there that he don't. HIV medication, herpes and stuff like that because it's so expensive.
Do you need us to make any type of motion to send this to the main body for approval, or is this just going to continue as is?
Oh, y'all can approve it. Law enforcement committee has always approved it in the past. We can approve it.
How often do they bill? Do they bill like every month, every quarter, or?
Every month, I think was the way he does it. That's like, we still have to go to the hospital some, take some up there occasionally, but they give us a discount when we do carry them up there. They used to give us a 50% discount. Now it's like a 30% discount. Yeah, I think that's added in with all the court costs and everything. It is. And Matt, they come down and do our blood sometimes and do a lot of that for us. And they come down sometimes and help check out inmates too. And at times, and if we do have transport, they'll come down and do it. They've been doing a good job with that. Well, we just call as needed with them. We'll go to the dentist, occasionally. We'll give them medication. If it's got an infection or something like that, we'll give them medication and most time we'll pull it if we have to, unless they want to pay. We don't get into cosmetic surgery and stuff like that.
Okay, I can mention this tonight at the main body. Go ahead and let them know
Yeah.
that the law enforcement approved it.
Yeah, now I could have other companies come in and do a bid, but You know, it'd be a lot higher than, and we won't get the service we've been getting. I'm real pleased with it. I've worked with 3 other different companies in the past and they come where near close as what he's done for us.
Already have yours.
That all for your report?
Have you passed this yet?
Yes.
Yeah, we have both.
Yeah, you ain't voted on the motion yet.
First, second, okay. Sorry, all in favor? Okay, anybody opposed? Okay, it does pass.
Okay. Personnel and staffing, we're pretty much the same where we were last month. I've got 1 correction spot open at the jail right now. I've still got to fill. We've got 1 in transition school right now. He's getting ready to finish that up, and 1 is in the academy. He's about halfway finished with that. And vehicle fleet, we're running pretty good with our cars right now. Call reports, you know, I gave those out a few minutes ago that we had, I think it was 1,582 complaint calls. Training activities, doing V Academy. Most of our training is done online now. All agencies do. It's hard to get classroom training anymore. We do a Sioux specialty training. Try to send some officers to that. Maintenance needs, we're okay there. Budget concerns and requests, we're okay there right now. Budget's getting ready to come up maybe in the next month or so. We'll talk more about that. I'm trying to get some stuff together right now. Pending grants. I can't think of any grants we got right now that's pending.
We're running pretty good on time. Does anybody have any questions for the
Yeah.
sheriff?
Go
Just want, any update on the radio tower?
ahead. Nothing. No update at all. Hadn't heard anything. Kind of waiting on the money. Got to have the money to do it. They are putting in the PA system in the courtrooms. They got the wires ran, but they hadn't finished that yet. One thing I'll give y'all some information on, we're talking about last Monday night about the prison and what kind of extra workload it's putting on us. I talked with the main investigator that's over all of them out here, and I thought we were going to indict 20 Tuesday, but it wound up being 37 people we indicted. And I asked him how many cases we had right now pending. He said between 300 and 350 cases right now that we got pending. He said if we didn't indict anybody else right now, it'd take us 5 years to clean up what we got. I think we had like 7, 8 to play Tuesday. We got 37 more indictments. So it just keeps building and building and building. We have 1 released today from prison that had an indictment on him. Luckily, he made bond. We didn't have to keep him. We got to pick it. What's that? New charge. You got new charges. Yeah. Yeah, he flattened and we had an indictment on him. See, when they take out an indictment, it goes through us. All it goes through us. And if he hadn't made bond, he'd have been down there in the jail right now. It's putting a lot of extra people on us. We've got 3 or 4 down there. We've got 3 in Nashville. I've got a couple Wilson County, and we got to pick another one up this week to bring in. I don't know if he'll make bond or not. Oh, yes. Yeah. And they're not like Hartsville people. That's the reason I have to get other counties to hold them for me. 3 of them are murderers and they're holding for me.
One question related to and of course last Monday night at work session, of course, we had good discussion on, the mayor gave us some updated info on, future jail. Would it be, if and when we get to around to building whatever, would it be possible to have some of that to house some of the prison cases that, that would save y'all transport, or would that not be workable in your opinion?
Well, it just, right now, most of our cells down there are 10-man cells. We've only got 2 single cells that we can lock people in. And we keep them full all the time, most time with mental health people. And when we do build a new jail, we'd have like a lot of 2-man cells. That way we can lock the individuals down when we need to. They won't be in there with somebody that's serving time for a DUI, that's somebody that's killed somebody. We can separate them. Right now, I got 7 sex offenders locked up. And he was going to write us, the jail inspector came last Friday. He passed us, but we're 38 we considered full out of 44 beds, but he still wrote us up for being full because we can't segregate. We can't segregate the crimes, the murderers and sex offenders from everybody else. Nothing. We're under a plan of action still. He passed us. We're still under a plan of action. Reason he passed us because we're under a plan of action and we making steps to correct the problems. But it's nothing we can do down there because it is what it is.
And the plan of action is to build a new jail. We're in the
Yes.
process.
Yes.
Thinking and planning.
Yeah, a lot of people think it's just, bed space. It's not just that. It's the segregation of inmates now. The type of people you got. You got misdemeanors separated from felonies. And, right now we have to mix them all together. We try to separate them best we can, but it's hard. No, but if it keeps dragging along, they could decertify us. If that was to happen, we wouldn't have any training for their correction officers. We'd be just on our own out there. If something happened in a lawsuit, we wouldn't have the state of Tennessee to step up and help us with anything and grants and money coming in from the state, like prisoner money.
Ray, I might have missed it while ago. The radio tower, how's that coming?
Still hadn't heard anything.
Sure hadn't heard that from the mayor.
Mhm. I talked to him the other day. He said, we got to come up with the money to buy it with. He said, the money's not there.
Okay,
It'll be up to y'all and the rest of the commission to come up with the money to,
And how much is that?
it's about $300,000. 911's gonna buy the repeaters and antenna and all the equipment, and everything. It's gonna be like $500,000 for that. And look at the county to put the antenna up. We already own the property where the water tank is, and so most of it's done.
Sheriff, how long's that tower been working on?
Yeah,
How many years? Have we
What's
been
that?
working on the tower?
2 years.
2 years?
And how often are
It's longer than that.
in a situation where they get called?
When you get down on 231 South and 231 North, our radio,
Got that.
every day.
I tried to use mine about a month ago, and I was sitting at the Hunters Park Bridge. I could talk. I moved up the road half a mile. I couldn't hear nothing. Just in my truck. And you get out on a handheld, you don't have nothing at all, hardly anything. Yeah, it's not only us, it's emergency services too.
Everyone involved.
Yeah.
So Sheriff, if it's been 2 years, would you say that the commission has been working on proactive or reactive with the tower?
I don't know. It's just, yeah,
Well, it seems like we've been told in here before that it was close to getting ready to go to bid, but then we've never seen anything,
That was
any progress on
I
it.
think the bid's in. Well, we hadn't bidded it out yet. The engineering study has been done. It's been done probably 8 months. I haven't seen it. You know, the mayor's got the report. It has to be bidded out, but it's estimating around $300,000. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the.
Well, I know, I know we haven't seen anything come to budget, regarding this at all. So, I mean, if, I guess it needs to be bid, needs to be bid out and come to budget so we can either fund it or not fund
So
it.
it just keeps getting pushed away.
It hasn't come before budget at all. We haven't discussed it there at all.
So the mayor just keeps pushing it away.
It's up to the mayor to bid it out.
Or do we as a body want to propose something for budget about the tower? That way we can get the ball rolling.
Do we need to we need to authorize it to go to bid from this committee? I mean, I would think we could do that. I don't see why we couldn't.
I talked to the mayor last week. He did mention the tower when he gets something going on it. So
The motion is to send it to the body to get a bid going, or to send to Budget and Finance to request the 300,000. Sorry.
And the mayor's not going to bid.
I feel like we could earmark.
How does the bidding process go? Do they give them like so many weeks?
yeah, so many days.
So. I have no idea.
I think we just,
This has been on the. About years. The committee is asking it to be bid out.
yeah, I think we just need to move that we authorize it to go to bid. I mean, that's basically what we did for now at First Response with their fire building. That's where we authorized the process on that. So I'll make a motion that we authorize it to go to bid.
I agree with Chris. Make the motion to authorize the.
So that was you just sat,
But it would still go back to the mayor.
but he can say that we're.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we're putting it in, I guess, in writing somewhere that, hey, we want this to go to bid, and, coming from this committee. So that's the motion. That okay with you, David?
And then what about requesting the funds? That will also need to come.
I mean, that I think once we got bids, I think it would go to budget and okay, here's the bid. Are we going to fund it or not? And that would be a budget. Obviously, that would start at budget and then come before the full body.
Correct.
Yes, I think there should be one.
Usually they put the bids, like when you read them in the newspaper, they'll give, 30 days, 60 days.
Yeah,
whatever.
the Yeah, the bid process would be, it would be whatever it typically would be, if coming from the county, whether it's 30 or 60, well, I don't know however many days it needed to be, but that'd probably be an Amy question or maybe the mayor, but like I said, I think we can authorize it to go to bid from here and then, like I said, and then once we get bids back, then it would go to budget to fund.
And upon the bids within 2 months, it will immediately go to. But. So to.
Okay, we could say like a two-step process. And that could maybe help scoot it along since we've been waiting for quite a while to do this. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Okay, that has been approved. Anybody else have anything for Law Enforcement Committee? Sure.
When is the deadline to get a contract with the president?
I think the mayor and Mr. Beller's working on that right now as far as negotiating the contracts coming up this year. And they're gonna work on that.
Yeah, but for me, I think that people have got much feedback on that.
I really hadn't heard anything from them, what's going on with it.
I think Mr. Beller mentioned last month that we might hear something from them next month at work session, but no, obviously, I don't know. We could hold them to that, but I think that was what was mentioned last week.
When does the actual current contract run out?
I think it's sometime this fall.
This fall?
I think that's right.
Have they had a meeting, this new committee? Y'all know?
No idea.
I think they may have, it's made up of the district attorney's office and, there's a couple people that's at large as citizens. And
They named them.
yeah,
Month or so.
I think they have met and, gone over a few things, talk about the workload that it's brought on sheriff's department. And EMS too. They do a lot of calls out there also. Seem like one of us is out there all the time for something.
I hear
Yeah,
the siren.
mayor for an update. Um,
Okay, I can ask about that in Main Body Commission tonight. We might be able to get some answers. Anybody else?
Motion to adjourn.
Okay.
All right, we'll meet. Do you guys feel like we need to meet again next month before Main Body? Do you guys feel like we need to meet again next month before Main Body Commission? Like again? Okay, all right.
And can we maybe not do the 6 and 6:30 just in case something runs over? Maybe do 5:30 for law enforcement. Give us a little, so we're not rushed.
If that works for everybody, I can ask that it be started at 5:30. Okay, this meeting is adjourned.